Hello everyone, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love coming spread for all of my Aries out there. So this is a love coming spread for all my Aries out there for the week of September 22nd into the 28th. So without any further ado, let's jump in and see what the cards have to say. Okay. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. What kind of love is coming towards my Aries during the week of September 22nd into the 28th. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, that feels right. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so right out the gate, we got the King of Wands, okay? That is a fire sign energy, so that is a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. So this person that is in your scope this week is it's looking at you, and they're kind of looking at the long view of the situation here. They're looking at the bigger picture, so to speak. All right, so. You know, with that being said, this individual also is doing a little bit of juggling. So they got a good work-life balance thing going on here. They're able to kind of do the work thing and also pursue being in a relationship. That's one. That could be one aspect. There also could be an aspect here of this fire sign individual kind of doing more, being able to juggle more than one relationship at the same time too. I'll tell you why in a minute here. We have the Six of Wands here with this individual. So this person is pretty much they want to recognize victory with you. They see you as something to be won over. So they definitely got to put the work in. So they definitely want to recognize victory with you. But with all that being said, we also got the Seven of Swords here too. So they are engaged in some sneaky behavior, possibly. This seems to be somewhat of a player energy here, if I'm completely honest with you. So they want to recognize victory with you because they view you as something to be conquered. It's a bit challenging to them, but like I said, also they're kind of it's like a work. They're juggling work and a work-life balance. But there also seems to be they're juggling two relationships at the same time too. So you and possibly somebody else, and then maybe somebody else, and then somebody else. So this person is kind of like out there, all right. So a player is definitely the phrase I would use for this individual. However, with that being said, we also have another fire sign individual. This person happens to be the Queen of Wands energy here. Another fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Now this particular individual is kind of an attractive individual. They're really, really attractive, all right? They have the ability to kind of draw things to them. And so you'll probably would recognize this individual right away. You know, they're the person that pretty has a lot of confidence in themselves. And they're pretty sure that they're going to be able to get your attention here because we have the Four of Pentacles. So they pretty much just know that they're going to get your attention and they're going to have success with you. You know, if they're pursuing you and they absolutely are sure to themselves that they're absolutely going to get you able to be like, hey, listen, I'm the person for you. Check me out, and they're going to have a sure success. Now, with that being said, finally rounding this whole thing out here, we have an Ace of Cups here, which is a water sign individual. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Now this person is in love with you. This is deep love here, and the reason that there's deep love here is because this person views themselves as your potential soulmate. All right, and this may be an individual, however, that you may have had some type of contact with this person before, and they were trying to get your attention, and maybe even dated this individual. because finally here we got the Five of Pentacles. So this person was left out in the cold. So this is somebody that you possibly had a relationship, or and it didn't kind of go the distance here. But this person views you as a potential soulmate that kind of got away. All right. So we got just to recap here. We got a fire sign individual here that's looking at the big picture, the long view of the situations. We got that. But this person is a player. All right. Kind of juggling you, juggling somebody else. So kind of like doing the whole the mambo thing. Just kind of like got a whole lot of disc in here at the same time, and you happen to be one of those discs that they're kind of like fumbling around with. They know they're going to put the work in with you. They're going to have to put the work in with you to get your attention, but and they want to recognize victory with you. But like I said, there's a Seven of Swords energy here, so this person is a sneak. All right, just calling it straight up. You got this other fire sign individual here that fancies themselves as being hot and attractive, and they are just absolutely certain that once they start pushing up on you, it's kind of like already a done deal. So everybody else is trying to pursue you, might as well just get in the back of the bus, because this person is assured that they're going to have success with you. And then we got the water sign individual here. Again, and I strongly feel like you've had some type of interaction with this other individual, but this water sign individual possibly even went out on it, maybe a date or two, quite possibly, or a date or two, maybe more. But for one reason or another, it just kind of didn't pop off, and so this person kind of felt like they got left out in the cold. Maybe it wasn't completely dissolved. You kind of went another way to see what else was out there, but this person definitely feels like they're your soulmate, and they kind of got left out in the cold. All right. So with that being said, let's see what type of strengths are you dealing. What type of strengths are my Aries dealing with during the week of September 22nd to the 20th? What kind of strengths are my Aries dealing with during the week of the 22nd to the 28th? What kind of strengths are my Aries dealing with? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Ooh, 2 wanted to pop out. Some cards I need to see. Some cards I need to see. So as always, those are going to be the ones I pop up first. Wow. Okay. I can see what I did want to pop out. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. 9 of Cups. These are strengths. These are all your strengths here. So, right now, Aries, you're riding high. Your wishes are being fulfilled. In addition to that, we got the Knight of Cups here. So, dominating, dashing, daring, you're fancying yourself. You feel like you got your threads all in order. You're feeling good about yourself. You feel like you're looking good. So, there you go. A good positive outlook there. Also, we have, interesting enough, we have a soulmate here. You're in the market for a soulmate. Twin flame, a connection, a deep connection. Now, what's interesting about this is I just got finished saying that this individual feels as though they are your soulmate. But obviously, you kind of didn't feel the same, or maybe you just wanted to kind of explore to see what else was out there before you absolutely decided, yeah, you two do have a connection. So that's pretty interesting to see. And then this is your strength. So again, you're definitely in the market for a soulmate. I just wonder if again how the breakdown was. If you just kind of moved on and walked away, wanted to explore the things before you decided to settle for this individual, even though you felt like there was a connection between you guys, or if they just feel like they're your soulmate, but you don't feel like they're yours. So that's a possibility as well. In addition, here we got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Knight of Pentacles energy again. They take their time. You're taking your time. You're examining the field. You're moving very strategically towards your goals. So that's cool. Also, Fool card here. You're not afraid to take a leap of faith for the right situation and the right person. All right. In addition, here we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is moving in your favor. Like I said before, good things are happening, and you can kind of feel it because you're kind of emulating that energy a little bit. You feel like everything you got, everything you touch is turning to gold. All right, and you're feeling yourself too. You feel like you're mentally you're fit. mentally, physically, spiritually. You feel like you're on the right path. So you're really feeling good, and it's really beginning to show. In addition here, we have the Emperor card. So you're in control. You're in control. You got everything on lockdown. You have a very solid foundation. You've asserted yourself. You're pushing forward leadership ability. So, and didn't I tell you we're feeling yourself? You got the Seven of Wands here. So, victory over opposition. You feel like you have the higher ground. So, pretty much whatever you lay your energy to, things are beginning to pop and things are beginning to happen. And when they happen, they're staying happen. So in other words, any kind of thing you put your energy to is not going to be easily undone, is what I'm trying to say. And finally here, and this is only common sense when it comes to this, you got the King of Swords. So this is a very mentally strong energy here. You're able to make the difficult decisions because you're very, very confident and aware of yourself. So these are all positive aspects, cards to have, and these are all the attributes of a person that is extraordinarily sure of themselves. Actually, the only card that I didn't get here was the Chariot card, interestingly enough. But everything else here is really popping with somebody that's like really, really confident. They're in a really solid place. They know what they're doing. They know what they want. They know how to get it. And that's really what you're emanating from this particular, during the week of the 22nd to the 28th. You're definitely popping on all cylinders. All right? Really want to stress that. So with that being said, what type of things could possibly affect the outcome from your past? What type of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of these particular shooters here? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What type of things from my Aries past could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. So, Two of Swords. All right. So, a bit of indecision here. You pretty much know what you want. You know how to get it. And like I said, you're really, really, really assured of your situation, and what, again, you're really, really assured. So you're sure, but if anybody else comes along and they're not sure, it's probably going to be an issue. All right. Five of Pentacles. So that's interesting. All right. So quite possibly you in the past, you felt like you have been left out in the cold, which is probably why you're feeling so confident about yourself now, because quite possibly I mean, this is really an individual that's very, very assured. And again, we have ebbs and flows in life. So right now you're kind of like humming on all cylinders. And to me, that's the energy. It's kind of hard for a person to maintain this type of vibrant, solid feeling like throughout. So it's a person that's kind of like has come into themselves, okay? They had a couple of slips and falls along the way, but they're kind of getting the hang of it. They're kind of getting the flow of how to handle themselves, of how to present themselves, of being able to recognize opportunity, and really how to use their energy in a positive manner to get what they want, and to draw things to them and so forth. So again, if you're dealing with an individual where that's going to remotely give you the impression of being left out in the cold again, that's not going to happen, especially not now, because I mean you're humming with such confidence. It's just no possible way that something like that even from your past could possibly affect your flow at this point. And finally here, what type of things could affect you from the past? Page of Wands. So someone is kind of like just messing around. It's kind of like seeing where things are going to lie. That's why I would say in the beginning of this reading, you got this King of Wands here, kind of wants to recognize victory, kind of filling things out. You're probably going to recognize that cat right off the bat and be like, you know what? Kick rocks, get out of here. Because like I said, you're humming with such confidence. You're beaming with such confidence, even though I don't see like the I don't see the you know, any kind of the tuition aspect really here is kind of popping here. You know, the High Priestess card really let me know that your intellect, your intuition is really beaming. But because you're in such a solid place, that's not even necessary. You know what I mean? Like, you would pick up this nonsense right away. All right? So with that being said here, let me see what kind of additional information Spirit wants to bestow upon you before I shut this bad boy down. What type of additional information, what type of additional things do you want to give my Aries before I shut this thing down? What additional information do you want to give my Aries before you shut this thing down? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. Here we go. Ooh. Perception, perception, perception is everything. So, perception. Again, keep your eyes peeled and keep your ear to the ground. Because so you can make sure that you're perceiving people for who they really are, what they're really about. Like I said, this you really want to be on high alert for this fire sign individual, engaging in sneaky behavior. And just overall, you just want to have you just want to be make sure that you're perceiving what is really reality and perceiving people for who they really are. In addition here, along with perception, another card I thought was very interesting has got influence. Now, I don't get this too much, all right? And so this could go one of two ways here. Because you're beaming with such confidence, okay, you have the ability, you're kind of influencing, you know, of how people are perceiving you, and you know, you're kind of able to kind of, I don't want to say manipulate. That's the wrong word here. I'm going to say kind of bend to your will, okay, if you will. Pretty much same thing, just a nicer way of saying it. So you're able to influence things in your direction. So you have the ability to kind of bend people to what you want them to see you as. Because like I said, right, you are in control. You got this bad boy on lockdown, for sure, for real. And with that being said, also we have the core card here. Now again, core. Deep love on the inside. One of these particular individuals here, either this fire sign, both of these fire signs, or this water sign individual, you're going to have the ability to really, it's going to be a really passionate, explosive type of situation here. And again, you're kind of don't say manipulate, you're kind of twisting. That's another. You're kind of pulling things the way that you want them. Okay, you're influencing people. So, you know, you're going to really get a good opportunity is going to come your way here, especially specifically in the love realm, because you're going to kind of twist it and turn it to where you needed to be to get the maximum outcome of this particular situation. And then it's just going to be some things are going to start popping. Especially it's going to be some hot, explosive love, passion here. All right. So I just want you to be aware of that, and I'll see you, Aries. You got things on point, especially this week. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna let you guys go. This is general love reading. Hopefully this resonated with you. If it didn't, please feel free to get a personal love reading. Even if it didn't, you may still want to get a personal love reading. Kind of I can dig into your situation, see what I can see. I love you guys. I'll leave all the information and links below. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.